Is your cholesterol running high? Well, chances are you are searching for a natural answer. Well, today I'm talking about the truth about cholesterol. And I'm going to be exposing one of the biggest misunderstandings in health: why that cholesterol number that appears to be normal keeps getting lower and lower and lower. I'm also going to discuss the dangers of the common drugs used to treat cholesterol and why your cholesterol may be high and how to fix it naturally. And I want to share with you that God designed the body brilliantly to heal itself when you support it naturally. Hi, I'm Dr. Kimberly Lehugh. I'm a holistic health doctor. I've been in private practice since 2003, helping patients learn how to eat properly, care for their bodies, develop that lifestyle that is personal yet follows natural laws, and also to help their hearts, their emotional intelligence, because it has such an impact on your health every single day. So let's dive in. Cholesterol, well, it's been persecuted for decades in a wrong manner because mainstream medicine keeps shifting the so-called healthy range to fit an ever-expanding market for cholesterol-lowering drugs. But here's the truth. Cholesterol is essential for life. God designed the body with wisdom, and he never makes a mistake. Cholesterol is a part of the intelligent design, and cholesterol is actually one of your body's biggest antacids. So let's find out why cholesterol rises, what LDL and HDL really mean, and what happens when we suppress the symptom with drugs instead of healing the root. So, what is cholesterol really? Cholesterol is not a thing to fear. It's actually one of the necessary building blocks of life. It's like a waxy, fat-like substance that your liver makes on purpose. In fact, 80% of your body's cholesterol is made internally, not from your food. And why would your body make this? It's because cholesterol is essential for building hormones, making vitamin D. When you have pain, you have inflammation, and you need an alkaline counterpart to neutralize that acid, which is inflammation. And that is cholesterol's role. It's an antacid. So cholesterol is also important in digesting your fats through bile, and cholesterol is essential for your brain and your nerve function. The brain's over 60% fat. That's where the highest concentration of cholesterol is located. So that's essential for those neurotransmitters to work properly, for you to have cognitive function and memory coming from the building blocks, cholesterol. And it's necessary for repairing damaged cells and tissues. So it's really a brilliant protective system designed by God. And let's talk about LDL and HDL. This is how I explain it to my patients. LDL is like a delivery truck from your liver to a pain point, to inflammation. And I know doctors has said, LDLs are bad cholesterol, HDLs are good cholesterol. They're not understanding the big picture. So they've misrepresented the roles that each of those play. So the LDL is like a repair truck, and it's going from the liver to go repair where there is inflammation. Well, all of that excess cholesterol is sometimes brought back. The LDL is low density lipoprotein and the H is high density lipoprotein. So it returns that excess, the excess cholesterol back to the liver. So we have a delivery truck going to the repair site. We have a delivery truck coming back to the repair site. So when they see high numbers of LDL, you have lots of repairs that need made, and so your body is producing more cholesterol to go repair. So it's a complete misunderstanding. And they've been changing those numbers to really use drugs, to statin drugs in particular, to lower that number. But the best question is, why are you producing so much cholesterol? Why do you need so much repair? That number has gone from 240 to 200 to 180, and some doctors are even pushing for 150. So low cholesterol is controlling a very well regulated repair system, building system, rejuvenation system that God designed for your body. Lowering that number actually takes healthy people and turns them into lifelong patients. It creates a bigger market for statins. And here's the truth: as you age, cholesterol naturally rises. Because wouldn't your body naturally compensate for the wear and tear, the inflammation, the hormonal shifts? The brain needs cholesterol. So when you lower it too far, it can actually harm you, in my opinion. It is the body's natural antacid. So higher cholesterol in older adults is often protective, in my opinion, not so dangerous. So if you're having high acids in your body, you're going to have a lot of inflammation, and then your body's going to start producing more calcium or more cholesterol. It's going to start extracting calcium from your bones to help repair. You're going to start producing edema around that area. So it's not an issue of controlling cholesterol. It is an issue with the acids in your body. It's an issue with kidneys, lymphatic, and adrenals working hard in that repair system. And so people come in, they'll say, well, my doctor said we need to lower cholesterol to protect my heart. But here's the real question. Why is your body producing repair trucks going to and from so much? Cholesterol rises to protect cells from acid damage, especially your vascular system and your nervous system. Remember, it's not cholesterol, but toxic waste of the area, high fat, high protein, lymph stagnation, which is your sewer system, the lymphatic system. And all of that causes degeneration. So your cholesterol is rising because the body is just responding to inflammation and acid damage. So suppressing it is not going to fix the root problem. You need to clean up that internal terrain so the body no longer needs that extra cholesterol. So I did mention I wanted to talk about statin drugs. What are the dangers of taking statin drugs? Because we know there are side effects that are definitely reported and acknowledged by many patients that take statin drugs. So number one, it depletes CoQ10. That is a nutrient that is critical for your heart and your brain. So when you start to feel tired and heart weakness and brain fog, that could be from statin drugs. They also impair memory, cognition, the brain's ability to start to remember things. And so it increases that risk of dementia and mood issues. Muscle pain and damage to the muscles, leading to weakness and sometimes even kidney damage. Statins can even raise your risk of type 2 diabetes. And so it is affecting your blood sugar regulation. But you know the biggest danger? The big picture is that doctors try and suppress a symptom. They want to suppress the liver's production of cholesterol. That is your balancing process of dealing with too much acids in your body. So the lab work shows that you're healthy because it's being controlled, but yet you still have those acids in the body and you still have inflammation. So drugs a lot of times make people feel safe when really that drug is suppressing a system in the body. And so in this case, it's suppressing the liver. I had a patient, Doug, come to me and he said, my doctor wants to put me on statin drugs. My cholesterol is high. And what we did was a purification program. We helped the liver start to work more efficiently and effectively. We changed the diet and the lifestyle so he wasn't producing so much, or he didn't have so much acid waste in the body. And so at the end, he went back for his checkup. Within 6 weeks after starting your cleanse, my cholesterol total dropped 109 points and my LDLs dropped 100 points, which put me in the normal range, and my doctor didn't bother me anymore. And I just want to thank you, Dr. Lehugh, for your guidance and your cleanse and help with my diet. I couldn't have done it without you. But this is very common. It's a natural response to living right, that the body will start to produce less cholesterol because you don't need it. You're not having repair needed all over the body's vascular and neurovascular system. So here's the steps that I really would like to note. So the first thing that I do with my patients is we eliminate We eliminate, not just start putting in things, but we eliminate the congestive foods that produce the acids in the body, like dairy, fried foods, animal proteins, processed starches, refined sugars. Now, notice I didn't say specifically cholesterol foods. I said acidic, poor quality foods that cause inflammation. The second thing we do is we make sure those elimination channels support your liver, your kidney, your bowels, and your skin, because that is how waste leaves the body. And if it can't leave properly, you have stagnation, and that's when you start degeneration at a more rapid rate, therefore producing premature aging and degeneration. The third thing we do is start eating those healthy foods, fruits, vegetables, herbs. Those are the foods God designed for us to heal. And then the fourth bonus tip is we work with our emotional inflammation. We work with the heart. Remember, God said, guard the heart, for everything you do flows from it. And so extra cholesterol can affect blood sugar, affect blood pressure. And so we want to make sure that our emotional health is healthy as well. So just to recap everything, cholesterol is not your enemy. It is a natural, intelligent response to damage. Statins lower the number, but they carry real risk and they don't solve the problem. And the real answer is to eliminate the high acidic foods, support your body with living foods, and make sure those detox pathways are efficient, and make sure you take care of your emotional health, your heart. You don't need to fear those numbers, in my opinion. You need to understand what your body is saying to you. That's why I help my clients every day. We start with, what are those eliminations, your digestive system working? What is your diet like? We get to the root cause. So if you want more answers, or you have questions about that, you're welcome to book a call with me. I am happy to help those that are seeking that highest level of health. I enjoy your questions, your comments. And in the next video, I'm going to be talking about junk supplements. Don't waste your money and harm your health with poor quality supplements. So thank you for joining me. I hope this was helpful. Send this to a friend if you think they're in need of hearing about cholesterol. And I hope you have a very blessed day. Bye for now.